Hello, my name is Annette March-Grier. I am president of Roberta's House Family Grief Support Center. I just want you to know that we are here for you during this time. These times are like no other that we have ever experienced. You know, Roberta's House provides grief support, counseling, and education to children and families who've experienced the death of someone close. But now, what we're experiencing today makes things so much greater and more complex. And we want to make sure that you have the support and are able to cope through these times. This is something that we have never experienced in history before. I'm hoping that you are safe, that you are following the state regulations and rules around COVID-19. It's important that you follow these rules not only to protect your family and friends, but also to protect yourself. It's enough to lose someone that we love, and now many families are now in fear of losing someone else because of this pandemic. So we are here for you. We're here to help you understand what some of the emotions and feelings and anxieties that you might be experiencing during this time. And we'd like for you to comment and let us know more about what we can do in order to help you get through this time as we all remain in homes, working from homes, and in our houses. So, you know, this is a different time right now where we can't go to church and worship. We can't reach out to family and friends and get a hug when we need a hug, or just connect with people in the ways that we used to. So today I'd like to give you a few safeguard tips on how to keep yourself healthy mentally and physically during this quarantine. So first, I want to bring these pointers that I'm going to advise you of. They are from CNBC's Health and Wellness, and I thought they were very, very helpful for me, as a matter of fact. So the first tip is to create a routine. So that means, for instance, I get up each morning, I have my coffee, I go downstairs and I read my meditation, my word of inspiration. I'll turn on the news, and unfortunately, the news today is telling me more about what's happening in our world and the increasing numbers, but it's also very much informative of what I need to do and how I should protect myself and my family. So, but get dressed, take a shower, put your makeup on if that makes you feel better. It sort of energizes you as if you had some place to go. The other thing I would like to say is break up your day. Break up your day by possibly, take a walk. Make sure you keep your distance though, but take a walk. Take your pet for a walk. That's a perfect opportunity to spend some quality time with your pet now. Take care of your body. Make sure that you exercise. If you can watch yoga on an app or television. I know Yoga with Adrian is something that I love to do. Get plenty of sleep. If you find that your sleep is interrupted, be mindful of what you're drinking before you go to bed. Reduce the caffeines, and also reduce the amount of TV that you're watching, especially the news, which can increase your anxiety before you go to sleep. Help others. If you aren't quarantined right now yourself because you're possibly having some symptoms, reach out to help someone if you can. Maybe there's an elderly person that needs groceries or something of that nature that you might be able to assist. I think finding positive ways to lift yourself up and to lift someone else up always makes us feel better. stay connected. And there's so many different ways that we can connect with one another today. I know with our team, our Roberta's House staff, we're connecting with our families through Zoom, through Facebook and Instagram. We're having Zoom support groups now, but you can also text, you can FaceTime your families. We can't be there and see them all the time, but if you have a phone, an iPhone or something that you can FaceTime. It's so good to see someone's face and to be able to relate, or just give someone a call if you can. Limit the amount of television that you're watching, especially if it's around the deaths that are continuously increasing, that may create more anxiety for you. And be mindful of the little ones who are listening to the news all the time. It could be very frightening to them, and they need to be reassured that you're going to be there to take care of them, and that they're safe, that this will be over and this will not last forever. Make sure that you also prepare and make sure you have all of your medical supplies, taking your medicines as necessary. Make sure that you have your prescriptions filled. I know many pharmacies now are allowing you to get your prescriptions refilled or sent to you in the mail. That's always a good idea. Make sure that your mental well-being, if you need to talk with someone or reach out and speak to your doctor, don't hesitate to do that. Many of the doctors and hospitals are teleconferencing now. So that is one way that you can take care of your physical health as well. Fight that boredom. Look for some of those projects. I've decided to clean out a few closets and reorganize. I'm looking for some of the hobbies that I used to get involved in when I had time, which I do have more time now, like crocheting, which is always very therapeutic for me. Something else that I love is cooking. I had to go to Home Depot to get some supplies, and I actually saw people buying plants and flowers. So if you have a nice garden or someplace that you can start your gardening, this is a great time to do that as well. Keep yourself active. Avoid burnout. We're all working from home now, and sometimes we can work harder when we are working at home. We don't take breaks for lunch. We're on the computer for long hours. Remember to take those breaks. Remember to get up and take a walk or call a friend or fix a good meal that you really like. Just be mindful, though, of being in-house and eating more. That can make you feel even more depressed if you're eating too much sugar and you find yourself gaining weight during this time. So just be careful. It's great to cook. It's great to munch on those good things, but just be careful. Also focus on the positives. Every day it's important that you read or listen to something positive, an inspirational message, or something that's going to make you feel worthy and feel good about who you are and how you are so blessed during this time, regardless of what is going on in our world. And most importantly, take one day at a time. Don't look too forward into the future, because it can be very frightening and fearful with all of this COVID-19. So in conclusion, just take care of yourself, follow the regulations and all of the distancing rules that they are giving to us. Be mindful and get the rest that you need and be productive during this time. As we continue throughout the next couple of weeks, Roberta's House will be posting weekly something to bring you more information to help you with coping during these times, and for those who are dealing with loss, helping you to cope with your grief. So I would love for you to comment, send us a message. You can email info@robertashouse.org, or you can make a comment on Facebook, Facebook or Instagram. So feel free to send us a message or topics that you would like for us to cover. And before I leave today, I'd like to do a meditation exercise with you. It is called eye palming. So let's try this now. Sit in your seat, uncross your legs, and place your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands, your palms, face down on your lap. And let's take a deep breath in and exhale slowly. Take another deep breath in and hold and exhale. Now take the palms of your hands and place them together and begin to rub the palms of your hands together and feel the energy and the heat. And now rub them faster and faster. And now keep your palms together. Place your fingertips on the top of your forehead, covering your eyes with the palms of your hands. Feel the heat and the warmth. Allow your eyes to relax and your forehead to relax. Now, place your hands on your lap. Now, how does that feel? Thank you for connecting with us at Roberta's House, Roberta's House MD. We look forward to connecting with you soon. Stay well and be safe. I care for you, you care for me, and we care for each other.